And a very good morning, collective. Okay, pardon me for pausing the live. I am going to continue from where I left off. I am going to have a recap as well, for the benefit of everybody that just joins me now. I'll be doing a morning collective reading here for the collective, for their highest and greatest good, what Spirit feels that you should know during this period in time. All right. And a very good morning, everybody. Welcome back, Sunseed. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. This morning, we're going into a messy read here to see what you should know for your highest and greatest good. And this is a collective reasoning. Grand rising to Rita. I hope you're well. A very warm welcome to everybody. Thank you so much, Sunseed. Thank you so much, Diniko, P and D. You guys are absolutely amazing. Good morning, Sihle. Good morning, Mummy. All right. Let me recap, collective, as I had to take a pause. You know, the morning run is something else. Nonetheless, let us recap here. What do we have here from Spirit so far? Right. We pulled out the card here of the Forcer in reverse. We pulled out here Broke Ass in reverse. We pulled out here Girl Fight. We pulled out Boss Daddy, somebody who's threatening, and somebody here that Spirit feels that you've dodged a bullet with or from. And at this present moment in time, this person is being seen as somebody here with a lot of bad karma here, with bad karma being at the bottom of the deck here. Togoza Rita. And Spirit is saying here, Gogo, this is this person, for the collective to be able to clearly identify this person. This was the wealthy person that you went out with. All right, this was the person here that was very much stable financially, somebody who's a boss, somebody who's who's a CEO. I'm seeing here a big dick ego or big dick energy here that this person carries, somebody who is coming across as a very controlling narcissist. This is an alpha male, is what I'm hearing. So you were dealing with an alpha male, but this alpha male that you were dealing with here, collective, was somebody here that you had frequent arguments with. Some of you may have had physical fights with this particular person. You may have felt that you guys are actually at war and competing over something. A very strange energy. Very strange energy. But what we're seeing here, when we clarify why these situations have unfolded here for the collective here, was overall for the collective to have a catalytic effect. And specifically here, what was the lesson here that was supposed to be learned in terms of dealing with this forcer here? It was allowing the collective here to raise your flames, to stand your ground, to be able to identify people, places, and things that no longer serve your highest and greatest good. So this was part of your catalytic effect. You found yourself, it feels like it was very hot in the kitchen here with all those flames there. It feels like, you know, this was a war zone in this particular relationship, something that was supposed to be, you know, harmonized, something that was supposed to be full of love. It felt like a battleground here for the collective. This is somebody here who's absolutely wealthy. Absolutely wealthy, all right? And Spirit is saying here, embrace equality and pursue justice. Keep an open eye, keep an open mind as answers unveil your path to your balance. So harmony calls here. For some of you, collective, you may be with this person for their finances here. You may be with this particular person here for their financial stability. You may be with this person here because they are aiding you. Morning Zamo. This particular person here could be in a very good financial standing here, and they are supporting you at this present moment in time. A very good morning to Batsy. So Spirit is saying here, over and above all, I'm almost hearing money isn't everything. Harmony calls. And Harmony's call is requesting here the collective to almost not to put money first, and almost saying money isn't everything. In any case, the collective's financial position is going to improve. So for the collective to be making decisions of engaging in a relationship, money should not be one of those things that the collective should be worried about. Absolutely, this person needs to be stable, that you will be attracting, and this new person seems to be very much stable here. Coming towards you. So far as the girl fight is concerned here and secrets emerge, Spirit is saying here, this was the relationship where you were receiving a lot of spiritual communication, telepathic communication, dreams. You would be able to, I'm seeing some of you catching this person, trying to things from you, discovering SMSs, discovering messages, discovering photos. Some of you would follow this person. You guys were playing detectives. You guys were doing things that aren't, maybe for the highest and greatest good here for any relationship, but there was a lot of secrets here between the two of you. For some of you, it was the dynamic of this person was already married and they didn't tell you that they were married, and this is what caused a lot of commotion here. For some of you, this person may have, good morning there, Miss Matthews. Some of you, this person may have promised you marriage, may have promised you to divorce the person that they're with. And to date, you're still waiting for that miracle to happen, is what I'm hearing. This person seems very much focused. This person, at some stage, you may feel that this person controls you. This person is manipulative. This person may be utilizing some dark magic on you, which for some of you, they actually are. They are utilizing black magic on you. So there would be a requirement for the collective actually to cleanse. And what was Spirit saying is all about the collective. There was one sign that I was given. I can't remember at the moment, but when I do remember, I'll let you know, collective. But there's a particular sign here that most of the collective are experiencing to indicate that you would need to have a cleansing. But overall, at any end of any relationship, collective, it is absolutely imperative that you do cord cutting ceremonies and you cleanse that relationship, I'm hearing kube ngathi uyayibika ukuthi ke yaqala uphinde kube ngathi uyayibika ukuthi seyaphela ke manje, because it is a divine union here. This person here was brought to you by your spirit team to teach you lessons. This person was supposed to be in your life for a season, and there's absolutely a very deep fundamental reason why this person was here. So overall, we already know, and we did deduce from all our collective readings, that this was a catalytic effect. Now we're just looking a little bit deeper in terms of the T's and C's and the fine print here as to what exactly was happening here during this experience here for the collective. For those that have just joined me, I am doing a collective reading, a very messy read. A messy read means that I'm using more than 1 to 2 decks, and we'll be looking here to see what messages Spirit wants to share with the collective this morning to give more clarity to the experiences that you've been experiencing in the recent past with your past people, maybe to try ascertain where things went wrong, where things need to improve. Are you in the wrong? Are you in the right? Did you make the right decision? Is Spirit aware of what is happening? And this reading will confirm that. Now, with regards to your finances getting better, I am hearing here for the collective that your financial blockages have been removed here, collective. Good morning there to Moira. Thank you so much. Nomusa. All right. Your finances here are on the mend. Your financial positioning is improving as well. They may take a little bit more time than anticipated. For some of you, it's the inverse. They may arrive a little bit quicker than what you've anticipated. So everybody's on a very different timeline here. And for some of the collective here, they can attest to us and also maybe give testimonies that, often in the past 3 to 4 weeks, they have been receiving offers, they've been receiving unexpected income, They have been receiving more financial opportunities to turn over. There's been improvement in the return on investment. There is a bit of a change in the air. There has been an improvement in the sales, as well as what I'm hearing here and the bottom line. Regardless of how the economic climate is looking at the present moment, things are miraculously getting better here for the collective. For some of you, good morning, whoop whoop, Charlotte. Togoza Patsi. So for most of you here, I do see here this person is very threatening, very demanding. They're in your space as we speak. You're almost saying, yo, Gogo, akafuna ukuhamba lo muntu lo. Jalo ula ngimtshelile ukuthi it's over and akezwa. Ngisabathe ngithi akafuna ukuzwa next. Ngisabathe ngithi hayi lo muntu lo ula. And you're almost feeling powerless here. You're feeling disempowered. You're feeling like, you know what can I do here? What can I do? Thank you so much, Patsy. Because for some of you may also be fearing for your life, because this person may be known for violence. This could be, for some of you, I'm hearing somebody with gang activities or something to that effect. This is somebody who truly is in a position of power, and there is the real danger here, the real concern for some of you that, you know, this person has people following you, which they do. For some of you, they have people following you to seeing what you're doing. I'm seeing an abuse of resources. Yeah, you guys are dealing with some people here. Some of you are dealing with politicians. Some of you are dealing with real criminals, career criminals. Some of you are dealing here with, I'm almost hearing taxi bosses, industry bosses, these dangerous industry bosses that you guys are dealing with here. Some of you are dealing with normal corporate people. But why is this happening here? Why is this happening here? And Spirit is saying that it's happening here to test your resolve when fear is in the room. This threatening energy is here to test your resolve. Togoza MJ is here to test your resolve when fear is in the room. When you know that you're going forward, when you know that your path is calling you somewhere, your spiritual path, your spirit team, your angels, God, source God, your ancestors, your own intuition is telling you, collective, it's time to move. It's time to find greener pastures. Good morning, shoo baby. All right. And as Spirit was saying here, this person was here to teach you a lesson. This person is in your life for a season. This is why going forward is here. And this person here was here to teach you for a particular reason as well. And the reason here is to find your power back. Because Spirit is saying, as difficult as that situation looks, as Togoza Rita to Musachi, I'm not taking any questions, my angel, not at the moment. And Spirit is saying here, the reason why you're faced with this threatening individual, why you're faced with fear, because this person is coming across as the pure embodiment of fear here, is for the collective to act in the presence of fear and to embrace their courage. All right? Because Spirit is saying here, there is a way out here. You have been shown a way out, and if you've forgotten, for instance, is what I'm hearing, please make time to pray to your guides, pray to God, pray to your angels, and ask the Lord and how to leave this particular situation, because all of your exit strategies will be very different here, because I see you needing to pivot. Some of you, you need to make snapshot decisions. Some of you need to move physically. Some of you just need to have a very stern conversation with this particular person, because this person is very intelligent here, you know, but they need you to be serious. This person is almost telling me here that, you know, the collective isn't also steadfast on their decision. It would feel here that the collective may be swayed from time to time. It's as if they haven't made up their mind fully, which creates then this wormhole or loophole here where they want to let go, but they really don't want to let go. So they're in the middle there. It's almost giving lukewarm, you know, it's giving lukewarm energy here. There is a bit of a particular weakness that the collection has to this particular person. I'm almost hearing here this person's aura, this person's presence excites the collective. This is the kind of person, Marangena, in the room, you get excited by yourself. This is the person that walks in the room, everybody turns and looks at them. This is the person that's respected in the community as well here. Very big following, some of them maybe even celebrities I do see here. Very much loved in the community here, absolutely. But Spirit is also closing off here this messy read by saying here, collective, you've missed or you've dodged a bullet here. Alright, and it's absolutely important that you block this negativity. Alright, escape these crazy people that are in energetic confluence here, as well as protect your energy here from the haters. And for all of you that are currently in isolation, Spirit is saying, embrace the solitude. All right, reflect deeply for your survival. Imagine that. Keep your mind open as answers and real lessons in the quiet of introspection. Yeah, this is very, 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 very messy read. And at the bottom of the deck, these last two cards here, this is here for this particular person, and this is here for the collective. And the message for the collective here from Spirit in closing, in the labyrinth of choices, right? Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. As we're explaining here, collective Uti, everything that is happening here is for a catalytic effect, is here for the collective to choose themselves, because this is also a fork in the road. You've got a lot of choices. Some of you are still navigating this maze, and once you get to the end of this maze here, collective, there is going to be a choice at the end of this maze. This is what Spirit is saying. Some of you are lost in your journey. Some of you don't even know which direction to turn in your journey. There's so much uncertainty, so many choices. Spirit is saying this is a period of choice. This is a period here where you're going to pioneer. This is a period here where you create your reality here, because all these experiences here, what they've also taught you is exactly what you like and exactly what it is that you don't like, what you look for in a person and something that you really don't look for in the person. Not limited to a person only here. This is for people, places, and things. I also see you here making different choices with regard to your career, how you're making money here, how you're getting to the point of turning over, how your business is progressing, how you'll be shaping your future, who's coming to you in the new timeline, who you're leaving here in the old timeline. I see people here making a lot of choices, but with regards to this particular energy, collective, Spirit is also saying, Namhlanje, this person still is somebody that you should not reconcile with at all. At all. The one who knows. I suppose that is your message there, the one who knows. You shouldn't reconcile in as much as I'm not answering any private messages here. Okay. Let's see what is blocking then the collective here in love within this messy reading. Alright, let's clarify here. Both Spirit, the Foresight in reverse, as well as Erasing Flames. Why are they here? Why are they here? And what does the collective need to learn here? What is blocking them? What was the lesson here for the collective? Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Spirit, clear, concise messages here, please, for the collective. What do they need to know for the highest and greatest good? So this foresight here, once again, definitely this is somebody that you're not talking to, all right? Or were not talking to, because this came out in reverse. It seems like this is somebody that has recently come back into your life and you guys are talking, all right? You guys were not in communication. You guys are not communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. This is the message here from Spirit, because I do see here you guys coming out of no contact. It makes a lot of sense, because this person is usually somebody here who is very abrasive. This is somebody here, I'm hearing crash. This is somebody here who is very bold, very assertive, very forceful, very controlling, very narcissistic. And this is somebody here that is going to come into your life. And thank you so much, Shu Baby. I see this person coming into your life This is somebody I'm hearing by nature, or how your experience with this has been somebody who's very aggressive when they approach you, and somebody that you have not been speaking to. I get the energetic conference. You guys are going to break this no communication, and you guys will start talking with this particular person. Absolutely, Moira. This is an egotistical person here. Absolutely egotistical. Can we clarify harmony calls and broke ass? So this is somebody that is definitely going to break no contact. So this reading is for somebody here who hasn't heard from this person. The person that we're speaking about, this is somebody here that threatens you, somebody who's very powerful, somebody who's very well known in the community, somebody you used to fight with from time to time. I do see here pentacle energy. You could have been with this person for some time. Some of you had married this person and there was a divorce here, but there's a bit of a significant history here between you and this particular person. Now, this is a collective reading. Everybody's reading will be different. So take the bits that resonate and leave the bits that don't. Ooh. Okay, some cards disappeared here at the back. I just need to see which cards are those. Oh, just a second. All right. Being cold. Okay. To clarify, broke ass and harmony calls. This is the same person as well. I also hear this person could have body shamed you here, collective. This is somebody here where there was a lot of cold energy between the two of you. All right. This person also seems very much unapproachable by the greater community. This is somebody here who also comes across as a bit of a lone wolf. And this is somebody here who people feel uyazibona or uzenza ngcono. This is somebody here that people may feel that they've got a big head. This is somebody here where people may feel that this person lives in their own world. They're a bit not in touch with reality as things stand. They, in as much as they loved, they've also got a bit of a complex towards them. They choose their circles very intentionally. They also have this I don't care attitude to them. So this is who we're talking about here. All right, Togos and Natasha. Yeah, no, they just don't care. Togos and Amda. I resonate. You're describing him here, Coco. Ha! Absolutely. Auban, 20 years, Namdao. Alright. Hey, Natasha. Let's clarify here the girl fight and secrets that have emerged. Why are they here? Past trauma. Interesting. I hope, I'm not sure if these are all the others. Ambivalent. And love sucks. Yeah, I feel this last card here is for the collective anxiety. Alright. Okay. Collective, you've suffered a lot of trauma here with this particular person. This person has been a fundamental catalyst, really, to identifying and triggering all your past traumas that you may or may have not been aware of. This person here was a mirror. This person here has led you towards your light as you've led them towards their light, because there's always a positive, there's always a negative in the story, and you guys know my collective readings. So Spirit is saying here, the most important takeaway here, all right, you need to take time for yourself to heal your past trauma before moving on. All right. So I do feel strongly here from the collective that, this person here was psychologically abusive for the most of you. I do see somebody here who's very psychologically abusive, somebody who's controlling, somebody here who could have spied on you, somebody here who would ridicule you, would find your weak spots, would shame you. Body shame is here. I did see body shame here. This is somebody here who generally, it almost gives a Jekyll and Hyde energetic confluence. This is somebody here who portrays themselves to the world as very balanced, very mature, very receptive, very loving, very caring. It's almost like they wear a mask. And when you guys are in closed doors, it's almost like a different animal appears. Interesting. But over and above all here, this relationship here was to highlight some of the traumas that you've experienced and to heal yourself fully here, collective, before moving on. To clarify, boss daddy, as well as things getting better, you're supposed to be ambivalent here, all right? You say that you want love, but you're not all in. Take the time to figure out what you want. And I feel this is a shared energy here, because also with this love sucks and this anxiety, I feel this very strongly here, currently here for the collective, you know? For some of the collective, you guys have absolutely stopped believing in love. And the reason why you've stopped believing in love is because of all these poor experiences that you've had. And Spirit is saying here, let yourself heal from those experiences so that you can be open again. And so far as anxiety is concerned, most of the collective are very much afraid to get close to someone. They're scared too. So your people are also scared too. God, and Spirit is saying here how to work around anxiety here is to take things slow, all right? Give people a chance. Not everybody out there is out to hurt you or out to get you. And the last message here is beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and their personality here, collective. And I suppose that goes without saying, but we all have our personal choices and free will. Namdao says life is about what he wants, and the third party in his own sister who is destroying him. Hey, yeah, absolutely here. All right, let's tap into the tarot here. Let's have our tarot reading here. So love doesn't suck, collective. This person is coming towards you. Some of you, they're already here. But I do get, for most of the collective, these people will be coming out of the woodworks and gathering the energy and the courage only now to approach you and to speak about this past relationship here. For some of you, you may have been feeling this person intuitively that they want to talk. Some of you, I'm hearing you've received some missed calls from this particular person, or you've blocked them. They are really much trying to get a hold of you. This person here is really, I'm getting very much obsessed with you. Thank you so much to Elihle. To get a private reading, please send me a direct message and I will respond with the different tiers that are available. All right. Okay, collective, that was an interesting messy read this morning. I hope it clarified some situations. I didn't get as much information as I would like to get from there. I suppose Spirit wants us to collaborate the collective for a messy read before I get into depth with that. But let's go into the normal ebb and flow that we're used to. Oh, we need the Kippa too. Let's tap into the Kippa. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the blog and oh, what did I want to say? Thank you so much, collective, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Hey, Zamo, they're finding a way around that block. And this is the same person that's coming here towards you. All right, morning blessing. I'm not taking any questions. I'm doing a collective reading. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. Okay, transformations. Transformations are afoot here for the collective, very much in keeping with this reading. What does the collective need to know for the highest and greatest good? Main male. So this new person is still coming, guys. Still coming. For some of you, they're here. For some of you, they're still coming. Right, you guys are going to be embarking on a new journey. Did get that strongly from the readings that we've been having, that this new person that's coming into your life, it also starts a new journey in your life. It's almost like a new spiritual journey. This is your official helper that's coming towards you here. An official helper that is coming towards you. But what we do have in the way here is this thief that we've been speaking about. Alright, and the collective currently is in their thoughts. Okay, so you guys are definitely thinking about this past person. You're reminiscing about this past person, and this is exactly why this person is coming back. It's because you've been manifesting them secretly or unintentionally here. Alright, Spirit is suggesting here that you put an old into the old and make room for the new, because there's number one. Number one is the new main male. Good morning there to Jay. And embrace this new journey that's ahead of you, because the speed hump here is this past person here who wants to almost rob your destiny here or your new timeline here moving forward. At this present moment, I do see here the collective is very pensive with all the information that you're receiving around your socials, around the people, your confidants, the people that you trust. I see you have more, I'm almost hearing people are having more, you guys are confiding in your friends here at this present moment, and you're trying to get advice, and you're trying to get clarity, and you're trying to get a decisive decision made here. It seems a bit difficult here for the collective to just up and leave. There seems to be something that is preventing the collection from moving. For some of you, it could be the codependency, absolutely. For some of you, it's absolute fear. For some of you, it's the aspect of there isn't anybody else that I can monkey branch to, and Spirit is saying, the collective needs to be very careful about monkey branching. And what is monkey branching here, collective? It's people that don't want to be single, so you move from one relationship into another relationship without giving yourself a chance to heal. All right. Interesting. We'll clarify the tipper here, the kipper spread, in just a moment. I'm going to put it here to the right of me. Seems interesting. And we'll come back to it. Let's tap in here to the Mystic Oracle deck. It's a lot of messages that I'm going through. Passion. Alright, it seems like whoever we're speaking to here, you and them also had insane chemistry. You guys had real sparks. You guys had a lot of fun together. You had the same interests and the very same fame and the very same desires that you had before still exist. Togoza Zamor. And I'm almost hearing that the passion has ignited times two. This time apart between the two of you has almost had an incremental effect here in terms of this person's desires towards you at this particular period in time. Interesting. Insane chemistry. Spirit, clear, concise messages, please, here for the collective. What do they need to know here for the highest and greatest good? Are we taking this one? Yeah, with the swords and roses here, this is somebody here where definitely this is somebody that cheated on you or put you in a third-party situation. This is somebody here that was keeping secrets from you. We did see that from the Clarifying Lives decks. There was a lot of secrets here that emerged that created all these arguments between the two of you. There was some truth that was revealed here. You know exactly what the truth is. For you here, collective, good morning there to Samuel and to Tebu for gratitude. I'm not talking about any questions. And Serache, yeah, Serache, this could be your story. This is a collective reading, yeah. So I'm reading here for the collective. So it's not for anybody in particular. This is for all 12 zodiac signs. And take the bits that resonate here, collective, and leave the rest. So something doesn't sound like it's your story, then it's probably not your story. But the other bits that do, most likely it is. So I see here that in the recent past, good morning, Somkaliza. You definitely found some clarity and some truth with sword energy. This is somebody that put you in your mind constantly. You were always thinking about this person. For some of you, I'm seeing a continuous play of anxiety. You were almost afraid of this person and their reactions. You love this person, but because they're so threatening, so controlling, so demanding, they've also instilled some aspect of fear within your energetic confluence here. Good morning, Jackie. And they were cheating, you had the intuitive hit or the suspicion that this person was cheating, and this truth was revealed. All right, there was here possibly, somebody maybe trying to, there's this energy of somebody trying to, somebody was trying to protect their image, protect their honor here as the truth came out, because for some of the truths that did come out were quite damaging to this person's image. Okay, but overall what I do see here, these are two determined people, you collective and your person as well, that really wanted this to happen. And what changed this dynamic was the collective choosing themselves and being able to say, you know what, Coco, I'm going to choose me. This passion, because what was leading the collective to staying in here was this insane chemistry, was these sparks that you had with this particular person. You guys had a lot of fun with this person. This person here, it was almost like finding your soulmate, is what I'm hearing here for the collective. You may have felt that this person was definitely tailor-made for you, is what I'm hearing. And you guys are saying here, hey Gogo, ungakhulumi ngepheshini. Hey, ungakhulumi ngepheshini. Okay, I won't. I won't talk about the passion then. Alright. But this person is definitely coming towards you. Self-indulgence, self-worth, self-value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Currently, this is where the collective is here. You guys are realizing your self-worth. You guys are realizing your value. You guys realize it's time for you to work, to heal rather. It's also time for you to do your shadow work and have this self-appreciation. Good morning there, Nanki. Interesting. I do see you guys focused on your spirituality, on your spiritual journey during this period in time. Of course, because most of the collective is in isolation. And indeed, you're trying to heal from this narcissist, this person here that love bombs you, this person here that is self-absorbed, this person here that is definitely one-sided here. And Spirit always makes the contrast to good collective. We always need to be aware that whoever you bring within your life, you've attracted. Good morning there to Palisa Mahlangu. And sometimes it's a bit of a difficult pill to swallow when Spirit says that, but as empaths, sometimes we do attract narcissists who need to have some form of balancing in the energetic confluence. But in the very same breath, there could be a narcissistic element within the collective that is trying to be mirrored back by the universe or spirit that needs a bit of attention. So it becomes very much pivotal and important here for the collective to also look at this particular situation, to then saying and ask very key questions of, could there be any narcissistic tendencies that I have? Now, just ask this question to yourself one-on-one, and I always answer the question of, if somebody asks, Gogo, what is a narcissist, or what are your opinions on narcissism? And my opinion and what I understand a narcissist is it's learned behavior here, collective. For me personally, this is not a textbook definition. It's learned behavior. People who are narcissistic are people that are trying to have some form of control of power over somebody else by force and outside of their will. So they will do anything and whatever they need to do to almost feel that control of force and control over somebody's life. That's a narcissist here. Now, So far as the collective is concerned, or any other person, Koko, would you say that people are generally narcissistic? Absolutely, in different complexes, in different levels, of course, in different gravitas is what I'm hearing here. Everybody has a little bit of narcissism in them, but these people here have taken it a little bit too far. So I suppose here it is an exercise here of identifying that little knock in you and dealing with those aspects and healing those aspects, because I do see a controlling energy from the collective as well. So this could be the narcissistic tendency here that the collective needs to work on. Or my spirit saying here that, you know, when things don't work out here, collective, it's not your invitation here to be Bob the Builder. It's not your invitation here to love bomb. It's not your invitation here to try and save a sinking ship that you can see which it's sinking. If it's one-sided, self-absorbed, and you're feeling here that you're not being appreciated fully, it becomes absolutely imperative to stand in your power and walk away. Respectfully, of course, you know? Alright, why do we have this thief here? The thief here is this narcissist. Your journey is speaking here to self-indulgence, alright? So there's that narcissist. This is a self-indulgence. Spirit is saying put an end here to the passion, and you're about to see this new person here, collective. This new person is definitely coming towards you in the near future. For some of you, this new person is here, and Spirit is saying here you need to make room for this particular person. And Spirit is making a very simple example here. You know, some of you have been asking, Gogo, why is it important that we delete, block, become unavailable, inaccessible to these particular people of the past? Imagine, collective, you're sitting here with your new person, you guys are having a good time, and then a call comes in here from this narcissist. How is that going to affect the mood in the room? Negatively. You know, it's going to change your energetic confluence. Alright, Namdao says that Koko, we attract narcissists because we have the light that they don't have. Absolutely, I did mention that they are attracted to empaths, you know. That is a bit of a moth and light effect that we do have. But also, in addition to that as well, Namdao, Spirit is going one step further and saying, in recognition of that, also there needs to be also some self-reflection within the collective as well. You know, because we need to be honest here, collective. We need to be honest. If the collective is going to heal, if the collective is going to find the loopholes, if the collective is going to pass this cycle, because at times this could be what is blocking the collective from moving into the new timeline. If the collective is not willing to accept that they're also here, their spirit having a human experience, learning the lessons and going through the urban flow of life. Part of the urban flow of life is to be able to take a hard look in the mirror and to iron out those aspects of them within yourselves, you know. So it's not to call anybody out, it's not to make anybody feel some kind of way or label anybody like a narcissist. I know it's a very unpopular title to have. A title that the collective would rather be distancing than to be embracing here. I hope I explained it well, the collective. I hope I explained it well. Oh, Namda, winking as the kids. You'll find a solution here, Namda. Don't you worry. You will definitely find the solution. Right. Spirit, clear, concise messages here, please, for the collective. Let's tap into the tarot. Clear, concise messages, please, here for the collective. What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good? Spirit, help us get clear, concise messages here, please. Ooh, okay, quite a few came out. Oh, you're not going to like this message. Not with the Hermit in this position, because I saw this is the Hermit. But let's see how the reading plays out. Okay. I'm hearing things are slowly coming together. Some of the things that are coming together have met. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Sun card here. Absolute joy, happiness, and peace. Still giving the energetic confluence here of the collective, enjoying the isolation, spending time with your family, being whole and content, definitely doing some inner healing, definitely doing the shadow work. I love to see that. Definitely getting support, definitely serious about the spiritual path, definitely connecting with your ancestors here, definitely having a lot of protection. Happy days are ahead. It's giving the energetic confluence of the collective needs to create their own little universe of happiness here during this period. It is a very difficult and tumultuous period for the collective, and Spirit is saying here, find happiness in the small things. Find happiness in the small things and redefine happiness. And there's almost a request here for the collective to have a review on the inventory again in terms of their life and the direction that you need to take. What really makes you happy here, collective? What would really set your soul alive? Because some of the delays here is Spirit allowing you to change your manifestations here so that you can be in alignment with everything that you've learned. Because Spirit wants you to have the freedom of time, to have the joy of having financial stability here and financial freedom. The support of your family here is very much important. Your mental health here as well is very much important. So the stress, the anxiety, the inability to meet financial obligations at the end of the month is coming to an end. You know? And with everything here that's here, I'm speaking to a collective predominantly here. I am seeing here some single mothers that have kids between the ages of 6 all the way to about 15. You may also have Okoko, who's available and helping you here. This is your reading here as well. All right. How, Sally? Why are you crying, my angel? Oh, Namdao. All right. So, Togoza Ati. Some of you guys may still want to have a child. Spirit is saying here, absolutely. In this new relationship, there is a lot of fertility. And, Togoza Saleh. 15-year mother, single mom, son of 15. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely this message here will be for you. I'm hearing brighter days are here to stay. Brighter days are here to stay. You guys have been dealing with this narcissist. This narcissist is something that is the last thing on your mind, most of the collective, but I do see you thinking of this person from time to time and having some fond memories. So Ed Sally, please don't do the crying emojis, my angel. It gets the live blocked. Thank you so much. Togoza Namda. Hello there to Vuyo. Togoza Posha. All right. At the core of the reading here, collective, definitely this is a past person. This is somebody here that did betray you. This is somebody here that cheated on you. This is somebody here that I feel that the collective wants nothing to do with. For some of you, I do see here that you had journaled about this person, but I do see you here having stopped journaling. For some of you, it made your journaling even more aggressive. You really spoke to your journal. Some of you are tearing pages, are crying, swearing at the journal. Okay, interesting. Togoza Yona. You're trying to make sense of it with this journal here, and some of the entries I'm hearing that you're almost saying to yourself, I don't want this memory. I really don't want this memory. So you journaled it and you tore it, or you tore it out of your journal. For some of you, have kept the memory. Togoza Portia. And you guys are focusing on your healing right now. Look at all those swords there in that red heart there. You are definitely, for most of you, the cheating happened away from your home. For most of you, it happened away from your home. Thank you so much, Sally. The cheating happened at a distance from you. I see your bed having not been tarnished. So, yeah, this was an external affair that happened away from you. At the same time, I get the energetic conference that the collective, you were the third party here, right? So this person here could have been married, as the narrative was initially, and this person invited you as the third party into their life. They may have given you the energetic conference or the narrative that they're no longer with this past person. That couldn't have been further from the truth here. This person was still seeing this past person or their ex or their husband or their wife, and you were the one that they were having fun with. I'm hearing sneaky link. So for most of you, this person was a sneaky link. Whether you're in agreement with being a sneaky link or not, this is the energy that I'm getting here. Has the collective healed just as yet? You guys are healing. You guys are definitely are healing. It is a very difficult journey to embark on, but I see you guys having some form of success. In the recent past here, the truth was there's clarity here. Absolutely, you guys caught these people, some of you in action, some of you found SMSs, some of you found pictures, some of you had dreams, some of you had intuition, some of you had a vision, but you just had some knowing. Some of you, for the majority, with the Ace of Swords here and the collective being mostly spiritual, some of you don't even have evidence, but you just have this intuitive feeling within your gut. Something is off. And that intuitive feeling of feeling that something was off led you to discover or what to know. Actually, something really is off here. All right. Awu namda uzuzuthenga indlu ndlondlo. Uzuzuthenga indlu. Yes, Portia. Yeah, for the most of the collective, it was your intuition. It wasn't really before you actually physically found out. Your intuition was going crazy. Your intuition was telling you that something is up. And as you followed that lead of your intuition, that's when you discovered that, something is happening here. Oh no, Mosata, I found them in the BNB. Oh my gosh. Uzamo at intuition indeed, yes. And in the recent past, it put you at a crossroad. This is the crossroad that I was seeing here while you guys were exiting the maze. This is where the collective is presently, present day. Are you going to end the cycle and choose a new life? Or are you going to go back into the tower and try fix things? Now, Spirit wants the collective to know one of two things here. If you choose this path here, which it seems as if the collective is a little bit averse to, because this is a new path, this is your new life, this is your financial stability, this is where financial blockages don't exist, this is where you find your soulmate, this is where you find your soul tribe, this is your kingdom. I'm almost hearing here, ubukhosi, the collective is here. This is the new path, right? This path with this person that wants to come into your life leads to a tower. So the Spirit wants you to know that if you're going to entertain a past person and you're going to bring them into your life, the inevitable end is the tower. And what is the tower? It's definitely going to end. All right. If it's found itself where it's ended at the present moment in time and you guys are apart, it's narcissistic, it's unhealthy, it's got no stability, it's built on an unstable foundation, it's definitely going to topple and come to an end. And this is why this is the only building that is here. Whereas on this other path, the new job, the new opportunities, yes, Portia, you need to choose yourself. If you choose yourself and being guided here, you need to come this side. And this black cat is coming across as almost a spiritual blockage here. Whatever these attacks you're experiencing here, they're trying to divert your attention here from seeing the promised land, from following your path here. And they're moving towards your pentacles. It's almost like also they're blocking your financial prosperity here, because it seems like they've cast a spell here on your finances here. These are financial blockages that I'm seeing here with this particular rock, because the pentacle is usually represented by a gold coin. And now when they forge a pentacle on a stone, it almost creates this negative energetic confluence of seizing its essence. I hope I said that well. Okay. Interesting. But Spirit is saying here, there will be, you guys have the roadmap here. Some of you just need to pick up the roadmap from the floor. There's the pentacle that I was speaking about. So your money is safe. In as much as these people have tried to cast any spells, it seems that you've been empowered here. Oh, Togos Anamda. Absolutely Ati. Interesting. I'm hearing Spirit saying that the collective is ready. The collective is ready. It's almost like the collective just needs to do what they need to do. Some of you just need to do some cleansings, some spiritual baths, cutting ties, cutting cords, block, delete, create distance with this particular person. Oh my God, my battery is on 15%. What have I been doing? Okay, let me try get some legs on this reading. For some of you collective, you guys are struggling with your vices during this period in time. Good morning, Tulile. Some of you are struggling with vices, right? Some of you are struggling with temptation. Some of you are struggling with your finances. Some of you are struggling from meeting most of your obligations here. Some of your obligations, not most, but in different spheres of your life here. I'm seeing you almost saying to me, Gogo, I'm not able to execute as I did before. There seems to be a drain in energy. Good morning there to Zeno. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. We do see here there is temptation. We do see here that the devil is in your ear. Top of the morning there to just Taban. There's definitely this energetic confluence that's here of almost the devil speaking to this past person, leading them to you, and you being very much receptive to this past person. Top of the morning there to Fiona. And it's giving the energetic confluence here that this past person that's coming towards you is being tempted by money. You're being tempted by pleasure. Okay, pleasure centers here, because you're being offered an ice cream. They're being offered money. Good morning there, Basi. Thank you so much, Tuli. I get the energetic confluence here that the trade-off of you guys being together, it's as if that this person here, whenever they engage with you, in as much as they cause you energetic financial blocks, for some reason, this creates a financial stimulus for them. Togoza the Tumocha and Avuzwa. Avuzwa, it's go now. And for you, collective, all you're getting as a divine feminine is ice cream. It's just pleasure. It's not really a fair trade here. And this divine masculine here that is here in your energetic confluence, this person here seems to be siphoning your energy and your financial prosperity and abundance here. Now take the bits that resonate here, collective, and how you'll know that it's resonating here, you'll say, Coco, I've noticed it when I'm with this person, my money goes funny. They seem to be experiencing financial blocks, but once this person is out of my life, I feel that I've got a better flow of finances and prosperity. You are quite wary, Togoza Avuzwa, you are quite wary here of this temptation. You are quite wary of the devil in your life. You are quite wary of this past person being in your life, and there's almost you putting up your walls up almost immediately here, because you're already apprehensive as the devil approaches you. I'm also hearing some of you could be overdoing it with the drinking. Some of you could be overdoing it with the smoking at this present moment in time. Also indulging in food. Some of you are also spending money fast, irresponsibly. Spirit is saying that it's key for you guys to also save some money during this period. And Some of you, you may say, Coco, I don't feel like myself, because this is the sentence. And Spirit is saying it's because you're sometimes feeling the projections of this past person here, right? So, yeah, for some of you, vape is also being included there. Someone is saying, vape. Vape is included. Yeah, right now, this energy collective is giving, there are no delays here. Because my biggest concern was, this prosperity should have been here by now for the collective. What is happening within the collective energy? What is causing these blocks? Some of the collective have moved on to the new timeline. They've met their new people, but it seems that it's like a very small percentage as things stand. Nesnave no more. Say yes, nesnave. Hey, shots fired, no moose. Shots fired. Snave collective, no snave. Presently here, the universe is saying good morning there to Princess Kumalo. The universe is seeing the collective as still making up your mind. All right, and this is why some of your manifestations haven't come to pass. Top of the morning, exciter. Nomusat, I'm guilty. I love that, Nomus. I love that when you tell me that the reading is resonating. Hey, Zamo. Hang on, 10. Absolutely, Princess. For private reading, please send me a direct message and I'll respond with the tiers that are available. Top of the morning, Cassandra. All right, just a direct message, my angel, and I'll respond. Thank you so much. So, yeah, this is why things are moving slow, or you don't see any movement on the ground here, collective. The universe sees you as somebody that is still just making up their mind. All right? And I'm hearing here from Spirit is that for some of you, even something mundane as this old habit, amasnefi, and relying on vices, it's almost creating a dark cloud over you, because you're in the survival mode. You're in a different frequency than what Spirit needs you to be blessed. I hope that makes sense. All right, so if you're able to also work on these vices, if you're able to go cold turkey and clean, and Togoza there to Hazel, Togoza if you're able to go clean here, collective, you'll see that you'll manifest your dreams a little bit faster, because Spirit does not want these habits that you have to come into the new timeline, because they aren't you, I'm hearing here some of you are saying, hey, Kokwayas, I feel very much into Ujwal at this present moment. I don't know what to do. That is the biggest blockage that you have, because that is part of the curses, generational curses that you have brought here on this earth to break. Hang on. I'm hearing some of you having an epiphany moment. The reason why these vices become such pivotal aspects is because they've been detrimental in terms of the progression of your family or your lineage for many years, a millennia before. All right, I'm not too sure if I'm still here or if my life has paused. Okay, my life is still here. All right. So these vices here also within themselves, for some of you, do create an energetic blockage here for your abundance coming towards you. Thank you so much, Khalid, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. The final outcome here, collective, you will find your power back, you will find your strength, you will be able to overcome all these obstacles that are in front of you. Bottom of the deck, you're still speaking to the collective here who's definitely in isolation, retreating in solitude, and focusing on their life. Yeah, I think it's focusing on life at this present moment. And this is why the universe is still seeing you as somebody here who's still planning. Here. You're planning to take action, so the wand energy is very good. You're planning on a direction to take action upon here during this period, and Spirit is saying here, That's just what it's giving you, that you know what you need to do, you've got the pathway in front of you. It's almost saying we will wait for a sign from you. Once you come on board here, collective, we will be able to then work with you, move forward to bring abundance and all the expectations. Togoza, please. Some of you guys don't appreciate any of the devices that you're using at present moment, collective, and some of you may even vaping it's not about the vaping or not. It's more about the detrimental health effects that it has on you. Yeah. So spirit says you're somebody here who's very close to making a decision. What spirit is not happy about is that some of you are leaving this decision to a negative counsel here, which is leading you astray. And spirit is saying, very careful of the people that you're going to utilize or put these spaces of in your counsel here, because spirit is saying here, all you need is all that you have. Right? So spirit is saying here, do not feel as if you need someone else on this journey. Spirit is almost going as far as saying, you don't even need me Ukoko moving forward. You know, all the rules and the instructions and things that you have to do, your almost call it a personal map, your own life map. You have it inside of you intuitively. You know exactly what you need to do. So Spirit is saying here, get going, hit the ground running here, collective. Hit the ground running as best as you can. All right. And external influences are all these choices. You're saying to me here, go, but the thing that seems unfair about the situation is that I don't know what I'm choosing. Spirit is saying here, I'm choosing a new life. The life that I know is the life that Spirit is trying to draw me away from. All I know is this past person is coping. All I know is surviving. All I know here, Gogo, is reality that I've created with this particular person. Is it not better to take with the devil that you know than to be entertaining a new devil into your life? Good question. But is also answering and saying with this, but bear in mind, be that it is money, the devil, you know, and these past experiences that you know, the question that you should ask yourself, collective, is how did this experience make you feel? And if this experience made you feel that this was a poor experience,